Okay, so this is DZ Del Gamer Plays. We're going to be going ahead and continuing on with Thomas Whitehead's story. So here we go. We're going to continue on with Thomas Whitehead's story. We're going to do this live. I haven't done a live stream before, so hopefully it comes out good. Um, hope everybody likes it. So here we go. Let's continue this on, shall we? The reason I decided to do this um, was so that we could get a full uh, killing in some zombies now that I'm healed. I think my plan is I think pretty much I left off in the last episode. We were out and about, um, coming back uh, from doing some looting. We're going to probably drive back to the base, unload what we grabbed, and then once we get there, we're going to go ahead and yeah, that's exactly where we were. All right. So here we are. We're going to go ahead. We're going to drive back. We had gone north of town, but we're going to go back, get some ammo, some guns, and then we're going to head back over and we're going to start clearing out the town. We're not going to do any looting while we're clearing it out. We're not going to go in any buildings. We're literally just going to drive from street to street, pretty much killing, getting out and killing as many zombies as we can with bullets and guns and some melee, but mostly bullets and guns, just to try and clear out some of the numbers. Um, I don't like always using the guns, but I know I've gotten quite a bit of some shotgun ammo, and I think I have some of the 5.56 rifle ammo as well. Oops! Hey, you hit my van! Don't hit my van! Another one! Stop hitting my van! Boy, you guys are disrespectful. All right, so this road I think is the way back. I think I gotta continue going straight. We didn't loot any of these houses. We kind of drove past all this. We just wanted to see where the road had led to. After we kind of cruised through here, there was quite a few zombies, so we decided we were going to just cruise on. Yeah, here's our turn. We were just going to cruise on through the area and just see what was around. But we're going to come back here with some guns and ammo, and we're going to light this up. So we're going to have quite a few zombies following us and coming after us. Um, so, like I said, I think this should be a good experience for all of us. I don't really like the way that looks. Um, all right, come on. Can I not hide this chat bar? I guess not. Oh well. So we need to go past all of this to get back to where our house is. Yeah, I tried getting out here from one of the side roads and ended up going straight to a dead end. Um, so unfortunately, there's no faster way to get to and from where I decided to set up camp. But what we're going to do is we're going to come from the south area, where our old house was when we first started, when we moved here, and we're going to kind of start there and just kind of just start clearing out the zombies in and around the school area, work our way north. I don't know how, if there's a way to just cross the railroad tracks up there with the train there, or if you can just walk through it. So I guess we're going to find that out together. But I did manage to, in the last couple episodes, I cleared out a good bit of the area over here where we're actually based up. I went to several of the houses in the area, killed a lot of the zombies that were chilling around at them. 'Cause there was quite a few of these houses over here that were pretty jam packed with zombies. Yeah, there's another one. What are you doing there? Destroying my vehicle. Gonna have to fix it up when we get back before we load up with our guns. Yeah, so this whole place here, I cleared this out in my one of my last episodes. Um, and I think I spent the night there also. It should be coming up on the road here shortly. Yeah, this is it. Right by the cow, because it makes sense that there's a cow in the middle of the road. I think it's just there so you'll kill it. All right, come on. Am I back yet? I don't. It sure is taking a while. Oh, yeah, I'm right next to it. Just got to go to the end of the road. Actually, the right there is like a little shortcut there through the dirt, but there's trees growing in it, and I didn't clear them, so I can't really go back that way. So unfortunately, I have to go all the way out to the main road, which is fine because we're going to take the main road the other direction when we head out and start gunning down the zombies anyway. We're going to take this main road out, and we'll head back over to where we originally planned on building our cabin before I changed my mind. Um, yeah, the cabin build was a good idea. I think maybe I'll do like an actual real woodsman run, um, and just see how far I can get with that. I know there's some restrictions because of the crafting, how they have some of the crafting set up right now. You're limited in what you can and can't do if you're just trying to stay in the woods and not loot. So I don't know how if it's fully able to do a straight up woodsman run and build your own place completely from scratch. Because you can craft nails and stuff, but you have to get the forge going. To get the forge going, you need things that you can only get in town. You have to be able to take about cars and things and get your electronics up. And there's just a lot to do in order to make that happen. So I don't know that we're going to do that at all. Let's get this out of there. Um, let's grab a drink of water real quick. I'll just fill them both up. All right. All right. So I think I had, yeah, I did one of those. We'll fix the front of this van because I'm pretty sure I dinged it up a pretty good bit, hitting the zombies with it. Yeah, my hood's down to 27%. Let's fix that up a little bit. 53. That's not bad, but it's not great. But I don't honestly don't think I have any more. I don't think I actually have any more metal sheets. Oh, here's one. All right. So we'll do this. We'll fix this and then we'll unload all this and then we'll take it with us inside and drop it off. This should get this hood almost at like probably like 70%, 65. That's it. Well, it'll do for now. I don't plan on hitting the zombies with the hood anyway. So the plan is to shoot them. I know a lot of people don't use guns because just of the sheer problems that they can cause. I don't mind using them if I'm honest. They don't really bother me. I don't think it's completely. Um, terrible to use them. It does have its disadvantage. It will call every zombie to your location, but if you're smart about it, you can just get back in your car and just drive away from them a little bit. And then, so what I normally do is I'll park a distance away. I'll walk towards the zombies. I'll shoot them, and then I'll walk backwards towards the car. Um, if you're able to, unless you do something stupid and get yourself surrounded, um, then of course you're not going to be able to. So we're going to leave this Mossberg in here. Um, 'Cause I think it's right now. I think it's actually the one of the better guns I think I have is the Mossberg. I haven't found any really good shotguns. So first we'll go dump off the food and eat something. I think I have a fish fillet in here that I shoved in the fridge. Did I not shove it in the fridge? There it is. It's frozen. I didn't have one on me still, did I? No. All right. So there's things that I'm gonna have to get rid of that are on me. I'm not gonna need a spade. I might keep the welding torches on me just in case I need them. Um, but a lot of the stuff I'm gonna have to unpack. Just not gonna need it. It's just gonna weigh me down. All right, let's see what else we have for food besides that fish fillet. Problem is, if I grab it right now, I'm not gonna be able to. What's my health like? My weight, 77. Yeah, I could do with eating the fish fillet. We'll shove it in the oven real quick. Let it defrost. Shouldn't take long for it to defrost. Come on. Little frozen cabbage. Make my person freak out a little bit. Come on. So apparently, one of these watches has an alarm. Stop. Okay, let's go. All right, so we're gonna have to. Oh wait, I need to ditch the rest of this food in here. See, I'm getting distracted already. All right, this all needs to go in here. All right. I'm gonna ditch this clay out here. No, I can't put it in there. It won't fit. It'll fit there. I don't remember even what that there went to. All right. So this is the plan is we're going to literally probably have to sleep, head out, and um, I still have all the gravel on me. Hold on a second. I mean, ditch the rest of this gravel too. Finish off our build. Since the only reason I have it, it was to finish this section of flooring. So I think the best thing that we can do really is to finish this, drop all this extra goods off. We'll head out, load up. I'm going to put most of it probably in the back of the van. I will carry a good bit on me just for the being able to refill on the go. But most of the ammo is just going to go in the back of the van. Um, the only reason I'm going to carry some on me is just in case somehow the van gets completely surrounded or something where I can't get to it. That way I could at least still have stuff to get rid of the zombies. Um, we're going to drop the rest. Darn it. Stop doing that. I can't tell you how many times I've done that. I'm going to end up getting myself killed or injured again. I'll put the spade in here too. These extra sacks. All right. How am I doing as far as stuff? All right. We can probably ditch the rest of this upstairs. Um, close this. So what do we have? Sad Moodle, agitated. Cigarette will get rid of most of that. I can probably just read this paper back real quick, and then I'll get rid of the sad Moodle. So I'm going to do this stream probably maybe about 2 hours. It'll be a little longer than a normal episode. It just depends on how I'm doing personally. If I feel like not, if I'm not getting enough of this talking in while I'm playing, then I won't stream. Problem that I have is sometimes I talk too much, sometimes I don't talk enough. Sometimes people think that I'm just talking nonsense. So it just depends on, I guess, people's perspective of what's happening. And I can't. What is that? Oh, let's put that in there. But I also can't disregard the fact that I'm not always I don't always have something to say. Sometimes I think I do, and then I don't. I realize I don't. All right. We're going to drop the rest of the electronics in here. I normally would take it all outside, but I'm just going to put all the rest of this in here. I don't need this or the worms. I'm not carrying the Smith & Wesson with me. All right, so I think all the things should be in here should be the shotgun rounds. And then I might take the 5.56 out. Um, Normally I would use a 9 mil, but I took a 9 millimeter out earlier and I tried shooting zombies with it, and it was just a waste of time. Most of the rounds that I shot uh, missed the zombies, didn't kill them, or knocked them down, and they just got right back up. I know it could be just the aiming part because it's a little more difficult now that you actually have to literally actually shoot the zombies. Um, Let me take a cigarette real quick. Actually, we'll eat this. That'll get rid of a lot of my weight. It'll probably only let me eat half of it because it's 84 hunger. I bet it only eats half of it. Yeah. Yep. That's what I thought. It's fine though. We'll just put it away. And then we'll grab our cigarette. I don't know if I'm just losing it, but I feel like I put the cigarettes in there, but I keep forgetting that I moved them. Every time I move them, I forget where I moved them to. Is it not going to smoke? Come on. I must have hit the button and walked or something. All right. Let's go dump all this in the van, and then we will come back. There's no way I'm going to carry this many shotgun shells on my person. I probably only need a quarter of that in my bag. Well, actually, what I can do is I'll just do this. See how many will fit actually in my bag. Yeah, what did I get? One box. Yeah. Yeah, I still need to ditch some stuff. I probably don't need the crowbar or the any of that stuff because I'm not going to be using any of that. So I'm just going out shooting. All right, let's transfer all these in there. All right. All right, still a little overweight, probably because I still have the shells on me. But I'm going to go inside and we're going to ditch a lot of these other tools and weapons that I have on me um, in our bin over here. Well, maybe in our bin over here. I think I have. Oh, I have the magazine and all that for this here. All right, let's do this first. Let's put that away. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to fit. Do I have room over here? Oh, I have room over here. That's perfect too. We'll put them all in here. Yeah, I'm not going to need the sledgehammer because I'm not going for any of the gun areas. So I can leave that here as well, and that'll loosen up a lot of this weight. I also probably don't need 5 propane torches. Yeah, we'll take this one, put away, and we'll put those 2 away. We'll keep 2 on us just in case we need to disassemble any cars at the end. We'll make a protein shake with this. Yeah, I'm not going to carry the boxes on me unopened. That's just silly. I run out of room? Sledgehammer won't fit in there? Okay. Sledgehammer won't fit in there? That's interesting. I didn't think it weighed that much. 6 pounds. Oh, that's why. I think it was only like 8 left. All right, we'll put this back in here. How many of those shotgun shells can we put in there? Oh, we can put them all in there. Great. All right, so we have a good bit of shotgun shells on us now. We're going to keep the welding torches. I don't think anything else um, needs to go at the moment. We'll leave everything else the way it is. So the bigger question is besides the shotgun, do I want to take the M16? I can and just leave it in the van for now. I do have several magazines. I believe they're both full. And I think, do I have how many boxes do I have? I don't remember. The only thing is I wish is that I had more more. I think I wish I had more magazines for the 5.56. Um, and I also wish I had some better shotguns. I think the only shotgun I currently have is the Remington Model 700 magazine. I think that does. I think that's rifle rounds. Is it 308 rounds? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's eject the magazine. Honestly can't remember. 223 rounds. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to take that. It doesn't hold enough rounds. We'll put that back in the container and I'll put the magazine somewhere else. So we still have more shotgun runs there. We'll grab them all. I'm probably gonna have to grab a second um, shotgun because what's gonna happen is they're gonna get worn down from use and they're gonna start shooting like crap. So I'm probably gonna have to pick the best of these. Oh, they're all in pretty good condition. This one has a royal recoil pad and the sling. I'll grab this one too. All right, so we have all that. We'll go load all this in the van. I think I should be able to still carry the axe on me. Maybe, maybe not. I probably have too much shotgun ammo on me. All right. We'll open one more box and then we'll shove all the rest of these in the trunk. All right, and then we're gonna have to go to sleep, and then I think we'll be good after that. Should be able to put that in here. I probably should have loaded this quick. So we'll have one backup shotgun in there. I have the other one on me. I have ammo, over 100 shells there, plus I'll grab that. 28 boxes, and I think each box has like 50 rounds in it. So yeah, I think we'll be good. We'll be probably more than good. Let's check our generator real quick. I think I have several days left. Yeah, 19 days. I'm not gonna worry about the generator. It'll be good. All right, let's go upstairs, go to sleep. Attach this to our back. Is the flashlight on? It was on. The only thing I always have a problem with is the ability to being able to hold everything that you want on your person. Like right now, even that's gonna make it so I'm overweight, which is just silly. So to get that, I'm gonna have to do this. All right. So what time is it? 2300. So if we do this right, we should be able to get up right at 6 or so. Um, we'll make it 6:30. Get some rest, and we'll sleep, and then we will start this adventure. Now, I did do some shooting in a previous episode. I don't remember if it was on camera or off camera, but the zombies did come for me, but they didn't come for me in a way that I couldn't get away. I was able to just back up away from them, and then just I lured them in a different direction out of the school. Was what I had done, so that I could enter the school from the south. I try and lure them all to the north, which kind of worked because if you drive by the school at the north, it's packed full of zombies. So we're gonna go and hit that. So we probably need a drink. Spencer will fill our water bottle. All right, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to eat this fillet. I don't know if it's gonna allow us to eat the whole thing, but we're gonna try. It should give us full to bursting at least, and we can head out. What's going on with my things while they're off? All right, so full to bursting, 13, 13. Equipping both hands, got our shotgun on us. Um, Like I said, we shouldn't need anything else because we're going to be outside the entire time. Well, of course, now it's cold outside. It is November. At least it's not foggy. It's the only thing I hate. If it was foggy, we would just call this an episode and we'd be done. Because I am not going to participate in playing around in the fog. Come on, car. Um, yeah, if anybody's watching any of my previous videos, I think the fog. I honestly, I set all my settings on the fog to be as low as possible, but it still's there. There's no way to shut it off, even in Sandbox, which I think is just silly. You should be able to control at least some parts of the weather. I mean, I don't mind the rain or if it's too hot or when it gets cold. Um, but the fog, it just makes it not only difficult in game to see, which I'm sure that's the purpose of it, but it makes streaming terrible or recording videos terrible because you're recording clouds of white with you standing in a little bit of spot where you might be able to see a zombie for 5 seconds before you shoot him. And it's not really what I intended when I play. I'd rather be able to see the whole screen. So hopefully this isn't turning into a foggy episode because it looks kind of foggy out to me. And it's 7:30 in the evening, or no, 7:30 in the morning. So maybe if it is fog, it'll burn off. But my plan is we're gonna park the van somewhere close to the direction of where our base originally was by the school, and we're gonna walk north and just gun down as many zombies as we can. Um, and then if we need to, we can always come back to the van. If we need to run and escape, we at least know where it'll be. It'll be on the main road. There's nothing on the main road to keep us from being able to get to it. We've cleared most of the zombies south here. So there shouldn't be zombies trailing from the south that might end up around the van. Um, Most of them are all to the north at the moment. So we're going to assume that for the most part, the south is clear. So if we park the van down here in the south, we should be able to, slowly move the van north as we progress and clear zombies as we go. At least that's the idea, anyway. Sometimes, we always have the best ideas that turn to crap. But we'll see how this turns out. Like I said, I wish my aiming skills are abysmal. I mean, I worked on my reloading a little bit just to get the reloading speed up a little bit, but hitting zombies in general with the new aiming system with the guns is just difficult. Um, and the shotguns don't work the way they used to. When you would aim and you'd get the nice little green target around them, you used to be able to just count on that as being um, your guideline as to whether or not you're going to actually kill or hit anything. And it's not as accurate as it once was. I don't know if I should stop here. Maybe I'll stop right here in the middle of the road, because I know right there that wreck was where the zombies started spawning in from the school. Yeah, see, there they are. All right, let's get out and let's start this. Do we want to use the? You know what? For this one zombie, we might use the firefighter axe on him. Just because it's just one zombie and I don't need to clear call every zombie to me to kill one zombie. All right. So let's continue up the road here. So there's going to be a bunch here at the school. So I probably should head in the direction of the school because that's the main entrance there. And when I came up past the school before, this whole end by the school was full. Yeah. And it still kind of is. Yeah, that's just awful. Like I said, the aiming system, the way it works now, is just plain awful. Like, normally I would have killed every one of those zombies already. You mean to tell me this shotgun at close range? Seriously? I mean, literally, they have to be within like 3 feet of you to use it. I mean, they still kind of walk in the same direction. We'll reload. Not like that is just silly. He's like 5 feet from me, and I couldn't hit him. Like, what is it that the aiming allows it to hit? That's my question. Like, like I would say that any part of that that's aimed on them, if it turns red, I think that should be considered a hit. The fact that they don't count all of them as hits is the part I don't understand. Like, clearly, every one of those guys should have been dead from the get go. I don't know why y'all are walking away like that. Like, it's a shotgun. It's designed literally to. I mean, I literally could kill more of them probably with the axe than I can with the shotgun. As silly as that is. The 3 rounds. Oh, and it's still alive. All right, people. What do you think? Do Do you think the guns are just useless in the game now? Because look, you see how many shots? I mean, some of those shots were directly on the head. Some of them were in the body, but I don't know. I'd still like an opinion. I mean, unless I think it has to be a direct headshot, maybe with the shotgun. Maybe that's what they're banking on. Is the aiming has to be dead on the head? I don't know. I mean, I don't mind it. I just, like I said, I feel like you wait for every one shot to kill a zombie. It takes 3 rounds. Like, how's that guy getting back up? I shot him. I shot him in the head, and I shot him while he was on the ground, and he still got up. Yeah, I don't know. My next thing is going to be to try to use the M16 and see what the difference is between that um, and the shotgun. Like, you're telling me she's getting up from that? That's just silly. All right, we'll reload. All right, it's time to switch. We need to just kill these zombies and get it over with. I mean, if it just makes it so that guns are completely obsolete, essentially, because I mean, did I just go through all my ammo, my shotgun ammo I had on me? I think I did. Yeah. So all that, and I went through every round of shotgun ammo I had, and I probably killed, I don't know, maybe 20, maybe 25 zombies. Um, it's a question of whether or not it's worth it. I just don't think it is. Um, I mean, I literally could probably just go back with the axe and kill all of them, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing anyway. But I thought I attached the axe to my back. Did I not? Oh, I guess I didn't. Come on, zombie. What am I, tired? Pain? Muscle strain? Seriously? Muscle strain from shooting the gun? I I I don't understand that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we'll smoke ourselves a cigarette, and then we'll continue going forward. I have to go back and get our car anyway. Um, I mean, I wish I had a bit of an opinion from other people, but I just feel like that's I'm getting from the whole experience of using the guns now compared to Build 41. I think maybe they went too far nerfing them. Um, just because you should still be able to hit the zombies on the regular. It shouldn't take 25 um, shotgun shells to kill three zombies. I think that's just ridiculous. Even if my aiming was higher, I don't think that would change it that much. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, maybe the aiming is a big part of it. I just don't think it is. All right. Does any of these zombies have anything else useful? Not really. Yeah. So there's still a couple of these zombies hanging out. Like, why are you guys over there in the woods? What's that all about? Is that what's getting me? Is the muscle strain right now? That's just crazy. Yeah, I'm literally not really doing much of anything. Oh, look at all the zombies I attracted over here. Come on up the fence with me. See, now, in doing that, I killed five zombies in the matter of a couple minutes versus wasting, I don't know, 25 or 30 bullets to do that exact same thing. I just don't understand why. And I mean, even the muscle strain thing makes more sense than the actual aiming. Um, to me, the aiming should be the biggest part of all this. I mean, why bother giving you guns if you can't really use them? Um, is there still just one more zombie chilling out up here? Come on, you. Yeah, see, now the muscle strain is probably getting to me now. So that's one thing. But to me, the muscle strain at least makes sense because you're swinging an axe. Like, how does the muscle strain figure into, um, shooting? That I don't understand. You know what? We're just gonna take all these books just because I might need them to help my person calm down after all this. Yeah, and other than that, I mean, there's really nothing else on these people. Now, I think what I could do if I didn't fill the house accidentally with zombies is I might be able to just go inside and chill inside my old house. Let's see if I can put all these back here real quick. Get some of the weight off me. There we go. All right, so again, like I said, I don't know what the option is that makes the most sense. Again, I personally like being able to shoot guns. I know a lot of people frown on them, and maybe this is the reason why. Maybe it's because of the way that they've tuned up the guns now. Um, involving the um, ability to. Did I really? I locked the door. I guess I did. Yeah, I think I locked the door and I left out the back. Hopefully, no zombies wandered inside. That would be just awful. Probably not. All right. Um, can I still wash off? At least my main stuff. All right. Nothing in here, correct? No secret zombies. I don't see anything. Let's check downstairs real quick. Nothing down here. There's a shotgun on the ground. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, if you guys want to give me your opinion, I'm sure I could try the M16. Um, but again, for the amount of ammo it's probably going to take to kill one zombie, it just might not be worth it. I'll try, but I just don't think it's worth it in the long run. We might go just upstairs and sit down real quick, since our person's a little agitated, I guess, probably from the muscle strain. Well, we'll sit down on our bed and rest for a minute, see if the muscle strain gets better. I know I have some pain pills I could probably take too. I don't know if they actually help with the muscle strain or not. And I'll dismantle these watches while I'm sitting here. So the big thing to me is, A, are guns worth it anymore? Or is it just a pipe dream to just even bother getting them? Or is just melee just the way to go? Because really, I could probably kill with a couple of good axes, and you can fix the axes now. You can actually take the heads off them and build new handles when they break. So essentially, you could have, um, you know, axes forever, because all you have to do is just carve new handles for them. So is it necessary to have guns, and whether or not using them is still effective? As you saw, I mean, I only made it through part. I didn't even make it all the way to the front of the school. Um, and I had to keep falling back because the guns themselves don't kill the zombies like they used to. Um, a shotgun before, you could line up, you could lead a train of zombies around in a circle and kill probably a couple hundred zombies in a couple rounds of, just having them follow you around. So I guess maybe the purpose of the new aiming system is to kind of nerf that and slow it down a little bit to maybe make it be equal to the muscle strain. But if I was getting muscle strain for also just holding the gun and shooting it, that is also kind of silly. Um, that it's all in my right arm. Uh, for I'm assuming that's because I was holding the shotgun. I just don't know. I don't know if that's the reason, um, but to me, that in itself doesn't make a lot of sense. I think I'd rather have the ability to shoot the zombies on the regular basis and not have to worry about how many times I actually hit them, because it seems like I I want to say that out of the, I think I came here with like 130 shells, I think, in my backpack. So I didn't take any of the. I still have all the boxes in the back of the truck, the van. But I had almost, I think, 130 rounds or so on me. And if you think about the number of zombies that I probably killed, I should have looked at how many I killed when I first got here, of what the number was before I got here versus the number of what it is now, how much different it was. I'm sure that I could always just go back and watch the video later and kind of calculate it and figure it out. But I don't feel like it was more than 30. I don't think it was more than 30. It was probably closer to like more like 20 or so. Um, all right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and we'll go back out the back door. Um, Dang trees are in the way. All right. Jesus. I haven't been over here in a while, so maybe I can at least clean up my clothes. Can I not wash clothing? What just happened? Wash. I don't know what was going on there, but that definitely wasn't. Definitely wasn't cleaning. I just thought of it. I think I left the van running. Um, yeah, I think it's quite possible I did leave the van running. I might have to run back up and go get the van real quick. Um, I don't think I have anything to eat other than the protein shakes. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna make a couple of these protein shakes with me real quick. Did I do the mass protein shake already too? I think I did. All right. So I think the bathroom in there I could still refill. I'll fill all those back up. Now, why is it not unpacking them both? I don't know what's going on. It seems like it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Oh, I bet I know what it is. It's probably too dark. Hold on a second. I guarantee that's what it is right now. It's not making them because it's too dark. It took me a minute. I know. I'm not as smart as I used to be. All right. Just throw that back in there. We'll smoke ourselves a cigarette. We'll ditch all of our stuff and then we'll go recover our van because I'm pretty sure it's up the road. It's probably got zombies all around it. Because unfortunately, I think I left it running. I believe I left it running. Yeah, and unfortunately, all the shotgun did was draw a bunch of zombies in from all over. Yeah, I did leave it running. So let's just zoom forward here for a second, out of complete curiosity. Did I just blow a bloody tire? Yep, I did completely just blow a tire. And the sad part is I do not have a jack on me. Ah, God. Yep, no tire. Absolutely fantastic. So I need a heavy duty tire off a heavy duty vehicle, and I need a jack to get it off. Well, I got a lug wrench, but I know I don't have a jack. All right, hold on a second. Let's get rid of all these books real quick. 'Cause I might have to go looking through all those. I know there's a bunch of cars and trucks in the parking lot of by the school. It is possible that one of them. Yeah, I do think that I would do better, honestly, if I just used the axe. Because I probably could have went through and just lured a bunch of zombies in a train in a row, and I could have lured them to fences, and I could have cheesed the fences and killed a whole bunch more than what I did there. And the fact now that I don't have a bloody tire is kind of annoying. I know there's a van here at the school. Problem is I don't have a jack, and I don't think there was a jack in the trunk of this thing. There's a tire pump, which I can use that. Um, but I'm pretty sure without a jack, I can't take the tire. Yeah, I can't. All right, so mission one is going to be to find a jack. Now, I did clear this building in a previous episode, but I can't remember if there was any jacks or anything in here. Oh, that's lovely. I need to get them out here into the clearing so I can see them. Now, where are the rest of them? There was more than just those couple. Come on, come for the fence. I know there was a couple more of you. Could sworn there was another one. Yeah, I was right. Now, I'm pretty sure this is my old car. All right, everything I need but the jack. That's just bloody awesome. You know, you guys could try and make things a little easier on me. Come on, zombies. All right. Are there any more cars that I could possibly get a jack from in this vicinity? I don't believe there are. In fact, I don't even think there's one here at the gas station. Yeah, so I don't see anything here. And I know I've been inside and I don't remember seeing a jack there. Question is, was there any jacks in the neighborhood here? Let me check down this way because there might have been one. Now that I think about it, there might have been one in the house next door. I think maybe. I mean, worst case scenario, I just take this car and I use this to drive back real quick. Um, but I think there might have been one inside this garage. Gas cans. No. No. Well, doesn't that just go figure? And I don't think the other house has a garage, right? No, this one doesn't have a garage. Oh crap. All right. Hmm. All right, so in order to fix this car, we're going to have to drive this piece of junk back. Oh, crap. Provided I don't kill it before I get it back. And come back with a jack. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to get that vehicle to go anywhere. So, unfortunately, my person's super tired, of course. So, this might be the end of this stream. I think we're like over a little over an hour in. Um, but I think I might just call this stream a quit after I get back to the base. Because I'm gonna go to sleep there apparently. Um, and my whole purpose of this stream was to use the guns to clear the zombie population, which clearly isn't gonna work. Um, it just doesn't do like it used to. Build 42 is definitely, I would call it not super gun friendly, at least with the aiming system. Um, I mean, I have the aiming on um, for using melee, and I can hit the zombies perfectly. And I think pretty sure that the way I've understood the aiming is if it's red, then it should be a hit. But I don't know if you were watching. I shot it was red quite a few times, and I shot several of those zombies in the head. A couple even when they were laying on the ground, and they still got back up. So I don't really know if is it just the aiming skill level, or is it the way that they've set up the aiming itself in game as to whether or not, I mean, maybe it's like a percentage of shots that actually hit with aiming. So even though I'm showing that it's in the red, maybe based on my skill, then maybe only, a third of the shots I fire actually hit. Maybe that's what's happening. I mean, it's possible. I honestly don't know. Um, if I'm being just completely honest, because I've never come across this before. Um, and I could even probably just take tire off of the truck that's out front too, and take that back, because I don't think the tires were bad on that either. I know I don't have any spare tires in here, because I just haven't come across any yet. All right, well, we'll take a jack, and I'll grab a lug wrench and a regular wrench. I don't know if I need anything else. Right, I have a screwdriver. I have all the other tools. Um, so we're gonna put a lot of this away. I think the main thing's gonna be. Can I not? Oh, you know what it is. I have books and stuff still on me. All right. Well, we got to go upstairs anyway to go to sleep because I'm tired. My character's tired. Um, and there's nothing I can do about the fact that that vehicle's broken at the other house at the moment till I get another tire and take it with me. All right. Well, this is DZ Devil Gamer Plays. I'm gonna call this stream done here. And who knows? Maybe we'll put another stream out in the future. Otherwise, this will be saved off as a VOD as well. All right. Later. Bye. Sorry. Again, this is DZ Devil Gamer Play saying don't forget to like and subscribe button. Thank you. Bye.